Okay, hello. So we're just gonna do a real quick starting out video for Project 1999. I created a level 1 monk, and I'm gonna go through basically how to get started. So when you first get started and drop into the world, you're gonna get this, which is Tomb of Order and Discord. You're gonna want to click it and destroy it. You don't need that. Second thing you're gonna get is a light source. Just leave it in your inventory. You're gonna get a weapon. Just put that here. Click it, drag it over, bam, gets equipped. And you're going to get a letter, and you're going to hold right click on it, or sorry, just press right click, don't hold it, and it's going to say it's going to be from your guild master, and it's basically going to tell you, hey, we need you to give us this note and we shall give you some type of reward. So I know where to go, but what you would do is go to the Project 1999 wiki and look up the location of the Monks Guild or the monk trainers in North Qeynos. There's two areas of Qeynos. There's North Qeynos and South Qeynos. They're both loaded separately on the map. And North Qeynos is what has the starting area mobs, which are the rats, bats, snakes, clicknicks, and the skeletons. So we're gonna go ahead here and waltz on over to the Monks Guild. And remember, there's no maps in this game, so you will have to, probably a good idea to have a second screen if you have one. Definitely a good idea to have that up at the same time as you're playing, so you can bring up relevant data in regards to quests, because in this game quests are not the same as World of Warcraft. You actually have to go and find them. They don't give you indication, and that's why I like starting out in Qeynos, because I already know a lot of the quests that give experience, and that makes it much easier to start out. But anyway, go ahead and bring up our inventory again and read our letter again, and it says to give this to Lusun the Mongoose Guildmaster. Okay, so we gotta look for a guy named Lusun. Probably out here. Interesting. Where are you at, Lusun? I haven't done the monk guildmaster thing in a while, so da da da. Where are you at, Lusun? Check that one more time. Here's another. Is this a player? It's a guild master. So it's a very specific guild master we have to find here. But when you right click on your guild master, you're going to get skills that you can train. Right now it's not very important, but it will be later in levels, so we don't have to worry about that for right now. Okay, read this one more time. Seek out Lusun the Mongoose, guild master of the Silent Fist clan. So the name is Lusun the Mongoose. Okay, he's not out here. Nope. Go back inside and go back to the back portion. Is he in here? There he is. Alright, so we're gonna bring up our... So to give something to a character, you click it. Make sure you have it in your mouse key. Drag it over to the NPC. You're gonna get this give menu here. Give. And you got yourself a cloth shirt. So Tom Talk tunic there. So now you're monked out and you're ready to go. Now, one thing about food and water, they do not provide any type of stat benefit. The only thing that they do is make sure that your recharge rates, your resting rates are active, so they will keep your mana and HP recharging whenever you rest during in between battles. If you don't have any food or water, you won't be able to regenerate HP and mana, and that'll be a huge problem. They may do a couple other things, but that's about it. There's no real stat increase. Like World of Warcraft used food for like 2 stamina, so you didn't really need to eat anything. But in this game, you always have to have some type of food and drink in your inventory. So starting out, all we do is I have my target nearest NPC. I have that keyed or keybind to Q. So when I press Q, it targets the nearest NPC, and I have an auto attack configured to 1. So Q and then 1, and I attack that way. And this is all you do. And 2 down here in this hotbar, 2 is kick. And you're basically gonna want to keep an eye on, and I'll just drag this stuff around here, and I'll show you how I set mine up. I usually put my character here and the target here. And for main chat boxes, I normally create a new window and drag it over. First, let me chase this rat down. See, the rat almost killed me at level 1, so that's what I'm talking about whenever I say you really start out at a disadvantage. You start out with no money, nothing, and you're very weak. And you can get the crap kicked out of you by a level 1 kill. Because remember, my skills in one-handed blunt, which is one of my skills, is atrocious right now. It's awful. So those skills have to be leveled up before you can actually hit the NPC with some efficiency. So that's another thing to remember. I don't know if unarmed is a skill. I don't think it is. Okay, here it is, hand to hand. So you do have a skill of hand to hand, which I believe a monk can utilize for extra damage if their weight allowance is very small. So let's see. So since I killed that mob, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit to take a rest and let that regenerate. But I created a new chat window here. I'm going to rename it to combat. Okay, I'm going to bring it back up here. Just to do this, I'm going to go to filters. I'm going to go to melee. I'm going to click all. Let me drag it up. I don't want the window to tab out. Let's see, we're going to go to melee. And we're going to select melee, all. And we're also going to do spells. All. Okay, so now all combat data goes to that window, because you don't get visual combat indications, like, you know, where it pops up minus this plus this whenever you're in combat. So you have to use this to see how much damage you're doing and taking. For these fire beetles and clicknicks, they're group monsters, so if you attack one and there's other ones around, they will gang up on you, so be careful when you attack those. All the other ones are not, they're not groups, so they basically won't attack you in groups. So I could attack this rat right here, and the other one will just walk right by. So that's one thing you gotta kind of, as you'll get the feel as you play, but you'll know which mobs will attack in groups if you attack one, and which ones will not attack in groups. And for the consider, which I have mapped to X, I do a consider here. It says large rat glares at you threateningly, looks like an even fight. So glare threateningly, it means it will not attack you on sight. Which you'll see on a NPC that will attack you on sight. It will say ready, it'll say something like glowers at you. See, I just did it where it popped out my thing there. It's like weird. Click on the sides of the screen and it gets me out of full screen. It's weird the way that works. But anyway, see, I keep looting while I'm trying to combat here. But anyway, it'll say ready to attack normally. If you do a consider and you see ready to attack, that means that the NPC will likely attack you if they are blue or above. Or the blue, white, and yellow, and red. Red means you're going to die instantly. Yellow means you're probably going to die. Let's say 90%. And blue means it's probably easy. And white means it's an even fight and you can lose or not. Okay, see, I'm going to die if I don't get out of here now. So before I die, I'm going to try to run back to the guards so that they can basically kill the mobs. So you can see how hard it is to level. Like, just killing one rat is just draining me. So starting out, it's not easy, and it'll take some time, and it's boring. But once you get above level 5ish, you can start doing the nose teeth quest or the no fang quest, and that'll get you a lot of XP. But yeah, this is pretty much how to start out. So what you're going to want to do from levels 1 to 5 is basically grind all these mobs that are out here. Be careful because there's one called Queen Clicknick. Make sure that you do not attack Queen Clicknick. If you're just mindlessly going around attacking stuff, make sure you consider the Clicknicks, because one of them is large and it will kill you. It'll show up red at your level here in this starting zone. Alright, so I'm healing up a bit. Let's see, what can I attack that I can actually kill here? How about a bat? Let's try that. So you could buy some ranged items like shurikens for your monk that they'll be able to throw, and skill up in ranged attack as well. So on my level 4 monk, I do have ranged attack and shurikens. But anyway, no pup. Come on, just kill the bat. That's all I need. Do a little bit of XP from killing the bat. Come on. Alright, let's see if I can kill the null pup as well. They're normally pretty easy to kill. There's null pups, those are easy to kill. But there will be an NPC that comes running out of nowhere called Fippy Darkpaw. If you know anything about Everquest, you know all about Fippy. But Fippy is like level 4 or 5. I believe he's level 4. And you can kill him once you get to level 4. But before that, he's gonna kill you, so you gotta run away from him. Will I die or not? If I do die, I'll just let him die. I won't lose XP until level 5, but I'll just let him die so I can show you what happens whenever you die and you gotta loot your NPC to get all your stuff back. Well, looks like I'm gonna kill him. Alright, he's dead. I'll loot an NPC like... okay, not the bat. I'll just loot... here we go again. I gotta drag that over. Okay, so loot menu is killing me. Alright, so I'm gonna drag it over a little bit. Okay. You right click on your loot menu and you just loot it into your inventory. So when you loot a NPC like this or a skeleton, you'll get a couple of coins. I got 1 copper from that, so 1 copper rich. Don't know what I'm gonna spend it on. But once you loot up here and you got your loot sections filled up, you can buy extra bags later. We'll go into how to do that later on in another video. You see I got an item to sell here, Batwing. This can also be used in a quest, I think, around here, but I'm not too sure about this area. But Batwings are part of some quests. 5 copper, not much. Basically, starting out, you're gonna want to get to your first platinum, which is you know, by the time you get to level 30-40, you should be able to, from buying and selling, you should be able to rake in, you know, 40-50 plat. And you're gonna want that to buy items from the other people in the game who are in the East Common Lands. They'll be selling, bartering and selling to buy items that they've looted. And you could get a lot of good equipment that way if you can farm some plat. Alright, but that's about it for this section. This is pretty much all you have to do until you level up. And then once I get leveled up, I'll switch back to my level 4 monk. And the next video will go into the No Fang quest, which is going to get you the experience necessary to like make this go a little bit faster. So it'll start speeding up. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.